On June 7th, 4 best friends and a bunch of their friends will pile into a TV studio in Philadelphia with buzzers, microphones, lights, and trivia to recreate 24 of their favorite game shows, streaming online, live and uncensored. It's the 12th annual 24-hour game show marathon, raising $10,000 for Child's Play, a nonprofit dedicated to supporting children's hospitals around the world through the power of play. To learn more or to donate towards the $10,000 goal, go to GameShowMarathon.com.
The game where men of few words compete against women who may use even fewer. And now here's your host, Tom Kennedy.
I'm here. Hello, thank you. Thank you very much. You're very kind, to say the least, because that's the name of our game. And that's exactly what our players will be doing, trying to convey ideas using as few words as possible. You'll see how it works as soon as we meet our teams. First, the ladies.
Our lovely celebrities, Lee Merriweather and Mackenzie Phillips, will be playing with Carolyn Hartman, an appliance salesperson. And on the men's side, Bob Robb, a commercial airlines pilot, will be playing with guest stars Robert Fuller and Jamie Parr.
Yes. All right. Our two team captains are Carolyn Hartman and Bob Robb, and now let's get started. Carolyn and Bob, I want you to stay right where you are, and I want the rest of you to go backstage, if you will, please. Our offstage players will all be wearing earphones so they can't hear what we're saying out here. And, of course, Carolyn and Bob, you know how it works. Let's take a look at our first clue. She starred in the latest version of A Star is Born. That, of course, the answer, Barbra Streisand. Now, that looks pretty easy when you see the clue. But what you'll be doing is taking turns knocking words out of that sentence. Now, you may bring that clue all the way down to 3 words, 2 words, even 1 word. But the object is to try to trap your opponent and his team. Now, we've tossed the coin backstage. The ladies will go first. So, Carolyn, what word would you like to take out?
She.
She goes. All right, Bob.
In.
In. And now we're back to you, Carolyn. Incidentally, Carolyn, each time we come to you, you and Bob, you may either take a word out or challenge, and then your opponents have to come up with the answer. All right, Carolyn, which word next?
The.
What's it? Oh, yeah, the. All right. Bob?
Of.
Of. Now let's see what we have here with of. Out. Starred latest version, A Star is Born. Okay, Carolyn.
A.
A. Bob?
Is.
And is goes. Now, 2, 4, 5 words left as soon as is disappears. Now we have starred, latest version, star, born. All right, Carolyn.
Version.
Version. Bob, we're back to you with 4 words remaining. Starred, latest, star, born.
Star.
Starred, S-T-A-R-R-E-D?
S-T-A-R.
Oh, S-T-A-R. Thank you. Enunciate, please. Now we have starred, latest, born, Carolyn. Remember, you can challenge anytime you want, or take out another word.
Latest.
Latest goes. Now we are down to 2 words, Bob. As always, you may challenge or you may take out another word, but if you take out another word now, Bob, I want you to know that your team has to come up with the right answer. So what do you want to do?
I'll challenge.
He's going to challenge, all right? So that means the gals have to come up with it. Bring back the team. If the gals come up with the answer to this, they get the first point. And if they don't, however, the guys will get the point. All right, Mackenzie and Lee are conferring with no help, of course, from Carolyn. Carolyn just looked the other way. Okay. All right, they've had a chance to confer. Lee, I'll ask you for the answer. Your clue, or what is remaining, is starred, born. The answer is?
We'll go with the most recent, Barbra Streisand.
That's it! And you score the first point. She starred in the latest version of A Star is Born, Barbra Streisand. The gals have 1 point. And the first team to score 3 points wins the game and a chance at some really big money in our bonus game. And now we get ready for our next round. All right, Robert and Mackenzie, you stay where you are, and the rest of you off stage. Move into the center there, Mackenzie Phillips and Robert Fuller. Now, you two know how the game is played. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our next clue here, Bob. Okay. In this movie, Marlon Brando played a mafia man. That movie, of course, was The Godfather. All right, the gal started the last time, so Robert, you start this one. Which word out?
Let's take off played.
Played, he says. Okay, that word disappear. All right, Mackenzie.
Okay. Movie.
Movie. Okay. You'll notice the strategy in this thing can change with the removal of every word, right, Robert?
Yep. Let's take off Brando.
Take out Brando. These are biggies they're taking out. Now, look what we have here, Mackenzie. In this, Marlon, a mafia man.
I'll take out man.
All right. Robert, we're back to you. Remember, you can either take out a word or challenge your...
I'm taking off this.
You're taking out this. Mackenzie, you have in Marlon, a mafia. 4 words. Challenge or take out a word.
I'll take out in.
She takes out in. Robert Fuller now has 3 words. Marlon, a mafia. What are you going to do, Robert?
You think I'm going to go with A, don't you?
No.
Well, I am.
I do. Yeah. He wants A out. That puts it back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie, there are only 2 words left. As always, you may challenge or you may take out another word. But Mackenzie, if you take out one word at this point, your teammates have to come up with the answer.
I know. Okay, I'm...
Okay. Mr. Fuller played that quite well.
He didn't he, though? Okay, I'll go for a challenge. I'll have to.
All right, she's going for a challenge. Bring back the team. Very interesting. Hey, guys, Mackenzie Phillips has challenged you. You have 2 words up there. If you come up with the right answer, you will tie the score at 1 point apiece. All right, Jamie and Bob have had a chance to confer, have you? All right, Bob, here's what is left of the clue. Marlon, mafia. The answer?
The Godfather.
That is it, The Godfather. They did it. In this movie, Marlon Brando played a mafia man, The Godfather. The score is tied 1-1. Jamie and Lee, stay where you are. Yeah, Lee and Jamie, stay now.
Yes.
The rest of them off stage. We're now tied up 1-1. Remember, 3 points wins the game. Okay, now the last time, the guys started, so Lee, you're up at bat first. All right, let's see the next clue. It's red, and you pop it onto hamburgers. Is that a cherry? No, it's ketchup. It's ketchup. All right, Lee, you get to start now.
Oh, dear. On to, please.
Onto comes out. Jamie.
It's.
It's goes. Incidentally, those dashes indicate the beginning and the end of the clue sentence. All right, Lee, we're back to you.
And?
And what does that leave us, Jamie? Red, you, Ploppet hamburgers. You comes out. That puts it back to Lee Merriweather. Red, Ploppet hamburgers.
It?
It comes out. Down to 3 words now, Jamie.
Plop.
Plop.
I love that word. Just plop,
You're taking out plop and you're left with red hamburgers, Lee. What are you going to do with red hamburgers? Now, I'll remind you. You can take out another word, but if you do at this point...
I know.
Yeah,
I'm going to challenge.
So she's going to challenge with red hamburger. That's interesting. You know, it could be what? It could be red
Rare.
onions?
I'm hoping for rare.
Oh, it could be rare.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
what I'm
We'll soon find out. Bring back the team. Very interesting. A few ways to go here. Ladies, she challenged the guys. So guys, you have 2 words left. Incidentally, you'll know the approximate position in the sentence by those 2 dashes, which indicate the beginning and the end of the sentence. The 2 Bobs over there, Robert Fuller and Bob Robb, are consulting. I'm going to have to call for an answer now. We have red hamburgers up there, Bob Robb. What is your answer?
Red hamburgers.
Better come up with an answer.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. The gals get the point. It's 2-1 the gals. Now, wait a minute, before you show that up there. Wait a minute. Yeah, you haven't talked with Lee. What is it? Ketchup is that. Ketchup.
Very good, you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I got my team when I had it.
Hey, now listen, the gals have 2 points, the guys have 1. And don't destroy the set, Fuller. We got another one to go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Carolyn and Bob stay, everybody else off stage. Vamos, Ralph Smith. All right, now we're back to Carolyn and Bob, our 2 team captains. Our stars are backstage putting on the earphones, and it's 2-1 the gals' favor. Let's look now at our next clue, please. They're made of sugar and spice and everything nice, and that's little girls. All right. And our guy, however, gets to start. The gal started the last time, so Bob, you can start.
Of.
Of. All right, Carolyn.
There.
There. Okay. Now, I want you two to enunciate so we can pull out the right word. Just a second. We're going to get rid of there. Now, okay, Bob.
And.
And. Okay. Carolyn.
Second and.
The second and. Thank you. Now, Bob, you have made, sugar, spice, everything nice.
Made.
Made comes out, sugar, spice, everything nice. Carolyn.
Everything.
Everything, sugar, spice, nice. Bob, 3 words left. Challenge? You can challenge if you wish. Or
Take out sugar.
He's taking out sugar. Well, Carolyn, he left you with spice, nice.
I'll challenge.
And she's going to challenge with spice, nice. If you win the game 3-1. If you don't, the guys are still alive. Bring back the team. Spice, nice. And once again, the dashes indicate the beginning and the end of the sentence. And so that means the guys have been challenged. Yeah, Lee and Mackenzie, so you can breathe now. They're conferring over there, Jamie and Robert. Spice and nice. And they can figure out for themselves where they fit within the sentence. They're trying to figure that out now. All right, guys, spice and nice. Jamie, I'm going to call upon you for the answer.
Good.
Your answer is...
Little girls.
That is it! Little girls, they tied it up. They made a sugar and spice and everything nice. 2-2 is the score. 2-2 is the score. 3 wins the game. Who's going to be out here? Robert and Mackenzie. Stay everyone else out. We'll see who's going to win the first game. All right. Robert, Mackenzie, take a look. Here is our next clue. This New York Yankee got to first base with Marilyn Monroe. Joe DiMaggio. The guy started the last one. The gals are going to start this one, so that means Mackenzie takes out the first word. It's 2-2. Whoever wins this wins the game.
Okay, I'll take out this.
This, the very first word. Robert? New. New comes out. Mackenzie?
With.
With, right before Maryland comes out. Robert? York. York comes out. Now, what do we have, Mackenzie? Yankee got to first base, Marilyn Monroe. You can
I'll take
challenge.
out Monroe.
Take out Monroe. Robert, Yankee got to first base, Maryland.
Base.
Base comes out. He's pretty good with the strategy, Mackenzie. Watch him. Let's see what you got here. Yankee got to first, Maryland. Now, you can challenge or take out another word.
I'll take out first.
First goes. All right, Robert, back to you. Yankee got to Maryland. You afraid of that? You're going to take a word out.
No, yeah, I'm going to take a word out. I just want to look for half a second.
I see.
Because she's got another way to go here.
This guy's always thinking.
I'm going to take out got.
He's taking out got. Yankee to Maryland is your choice, Mackenzie. Challenge or take out a word.
I will take out 2.
2. Oh, well, Robert. You have Yankee and Maryland.
I have to challenge, right?
No, you don't have to challenge.
Or take out a word.
Let me tell you, if you do take out a word...
You just sunk me, you know that, don't you?
Yes, that's right. Now you know how it feels. If you take out another word, your guys have to come up with the answer. Or you can challenge. Now, what do you want to do?
That'd be a dumb challenge, I think. I'm going to take out Yankee.
I don't know how dumb that would be, but you take
And
it out.
I'm going to
Yankee.
hope
All
that
right.
my teammates are thinking.
All right. Now, obviously, Mackenzie, you cannot take out the last
No,
word.
so I challenged him.
That's right. You challenged
I
him.
killed him.
And Robert, you brought it down to one word, so if your teammates come up with this answer, they not only win the point, but they will win the game. However, if they do not come up with this answer, the gals will be the winners. Bring back the teams. Very interesting. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, they can hardly wait for me to tell them who's going to have to do it. The guys have to come up with the answer. Bob Fuller brought this down to one word. If you guys come up with the right answer, you win the game. If you don't, the gals win the game. The one word is Maryland. Bob, Rob, your answer is?
Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, would you? They did. Well done. exciting right down to the very last. So the guys win the game. We have to say goodbye to Carolyn, and thank you very much. All right, Bob, Rob, come on over here. Come on, champ. Our 4 stars are now going to help you make some money. And when I say help you make some money, they're going to help you win up to $2,000 in our bonus round. Stars, I want you to go backstage for now, get those earphones on, and we'll bring them out in a little bit. And when they do come out one at a time, they can help you earn up to $2,000. We'll see how well he does with the stars right after these words.
We're Child's Play, and since 2003, we've been very, very busy. We supply toys and games to hundreds of child welfare facilities across the world, taking a little of the outside world and bringing it inside. We've raised more than $44 million so far, and our work reaches more than 1 million kids per year. Come be a part of our story and learn more at childsplaycharity.org.
To say the least, here again, it's Tom Kennedy.
Thank you. And our champ, Bob Robb, who just won his first game. How did you guys come up with Joe DiMaggio on just that one word, Marilyn? Did you have any other answers?
Well, Marilyn Monroe was the first thing that came to my mind, and there were only 2 things that followed that, and one of them was Joe DiMaggio. So I went with that one.
Okay, all right. And now our stars are backstage right now, Bob, wearing earphones. They can't hear what we're doing out here. And here is your chance to win as much as $2,000 in cash. And of course, let's take a look at your clue. Take a look there. The Welsh actor who was married to Elizabeth Taylor. And of course, the answer is Richard Burton. Now, the first thing we're going to ask you to do is eliminate words until you bring that clue down to just 4 words. And remember, you are trying to make this as easy as possible. All right, which words you want to take out?
The,
okay.
who,
Who, okay.
was,
Now let's stop here and take a look. Welsh actor married to Elizabeth Taylor, okay.
to,
Now, only one more word to go. Welsh actor married Elizabeth Taylor. Which one are you going to take out?
Welsh.
Welsh. So you end up with actor married Elizabeth Taylor. I heard a few gasps from the audience. Evidently, they would have done it, or some of them at least would have done it another way. But now, if one of our stars comes up with the answer to these 4 words, you are going to win $200. All right, bring back the stars. All right, each of our 4 stars has been assigned a place behind one of those 4 numbered doors. What number do you want to start with, Bob? 2. Number 2. Who is behind door number 2?
Wait a minute, I'm not through voting yet.
Get out here. Jamie Farr. Jamie, 4 words up there. If you come up with the right answer, it means $200 for Bob Robb. The words are actor married Elizabeth Taylor. Your answer?
Bend it well, Richard Burton.
Richard Burton is it. Come on over here, Jamie. You just earned $200 for Bob. Now, come over here, Mr. Bob. You 2 look at that. Take out another word. Bring it down to 3 words.
Why don't you take out,
Actor.
Yeah.
Actor.
Oh, you want to take out actor. Married Elizabeth Taylor is what you want to stay with. Okay, take out actor, and if you get it if the next star comes up with the answer, the correct answer for those 3 words, you will win an additional $300. Which door next? 1, 3, or 4?
Door number 1.
Number 1. What star is behind door number 1? Well, it's Lee Merriweather. Hi, Lee.
Hi there.
Step up to the microphone. We have for you married Elizabeth Taylor. And you can see where they fit within that sentence. If you come up with the right answer, you win $300 for Bob here.
Oh, dear. Well, I'll try next to the last one. Richard Burton.
I was wondering what you were doing. You did have about 7 choices, didn't you? All right, now do 3, talk it over. Take out another word. Bring it down to 2.
How about
Elizabeth? I'd leave married.
How about married?
I'd
All right,
leave
Bob,
married.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, married.
The last word.
Taylor.
Elizabeth or Taylor?
Well, Elizabeth
All right,
it could be the king, queen.
No.
Elizabeth could be the king.
I think some of these guys are the same.
No, Taylor. Yeah.
Taylor. All right, so you're going to end up with married Elizabeth. They want Taylor out. All right. You have to keep it easy all the way down to the end. Now, if your next star comes up with the right answer for those 2 words, you win an additional $500. All right. Which door next? Number 3 or number 4?
Number 3.
Door number 3. Is it Mackenzie or Robert? It's Mackenzie. Step out here, Mackenzie. Mackenzie, 2 words up there. Worth $500 for Bob here. Married Elizabeth are the words. Your answer?
Richard Burton.
Got it. That's it. You got the 200, you got the 300, and the 500. Now, first of all, you've got $1,000 so far, and that's yours to keep. Now, bring it down to one more word, and that word will be worth an additional $1,000. What do you?
Yeah.
They got married. It's going to be Elizabeth. Well, hey, this is going to be interesting, though, gang. Elizabeth, huh? If he comes up with Richard Burton, you get another $1,000.
Any side bets?
Could we see door number 4 and Mr. Fuller, please? Is he still there? Robert, come out. Robert, one word up there. You can see where it rests within the sentence. The dashes indicate the beginning and the end of the sentence. That's all we can tell you. One word. If you come up with the right answer, you win an additional $1,000 for Bob Robb. Elizabeth is the clue, and your answer is Richard Burton. $2,000. Very good. I tell you. All right, Bob, you've won $2,000.
Nice going, boys.
One more game, and winning a second game is very important because the next time, when you're a 2-time winner, you'll play the bonus game for $2,000 plus this special surprise.
It's a brand new Buick Skyhawk with a compact V6 engine, overall sporty styling and comfort. Skyhawk, furnished by Buick.
Now, if you win, the next match will be worth more than $6,000 in cash and prizes, and you'll be meeting a brand new challenger and trying for over $6,000 in cash and prizes right after these words. Don't you go away now.
What do you think it's like being a kid in the hospital? Are we all the same? No. We are each our own, different. Some of us are here for an hour, some of us months. But we all share one thing. We all just want to be kids. And that's where you come in. Because of you, we have a new way to play. A new way to make things better. And you helped us get just the right people to make it all happen.
We're conducting research on how we can use these new and emerging technologies to establish best practices to benefit our patients and families, to improve the experiences, and how we can leverage this technology in really fun and innovative ways.
So, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for helping us be kids. Thank you for helping us play. Thank you for helping us heal.
All right, here we go with our second game. And now, Bob Robb, let's meet your new challenger.
She's a California Mission Indian, married to a teacher. Her name, Vicki Thornton.
There she goes. Hi, Vicki. Hop in over there. You know Mackenzie and Lee, these are your partners. And, of course, you know Bob and Robert and Jamie. Welcome aboard. Yeah, all right.
Stand up. We don't have any chairs.
And, of course, Vicki knows how to play our game. Bob Robb, win or lose, this will be your last match. And remember, if you win it, that'll be 2 in a row, which means that you'll be playing the bonus game for $2,000 plus that brand new automobile. All right, here we go. Vicki and Bob, stay right where you are, and everyone else, vamoose. There they go. Backstage, they put on the earphones, and the challenger goes first. So, Vicki, first of all, let's take a look at the next clue. The partner of the Sundance Kid. And the answer is Butch Cassidy. All right, challenger goes first, Vicki.
The
Comes out, Bob. Of. Okay, this is a shorty. We now have 4 words left. Back to Vicki. Partner, the Sundance Kid.
The
Comes out. All right, Bob.
Kid.
And kid. All right, now, Vicki, I want to tell you this, that there are 2 words up there. If you do take out another word, your teammates have to come up with the right answer, or you can challenge. What do you want to do?
I'm going to take out partner.
She takes out partner, and obviously you cannot take out the last word, Bob, so that means you now challenge Vicki and her team. All right, we have 1 word up there, Sundance. A number of answers could come out of that. We'll find out. Bring back the teams. She's looking for one answer, and if she gets that right, the gals will win the point. You heard me say that, didn't you, Lee and Mackenzie? Vicki brought it down to one word, so that means it's up to you gals. And incidentally, you can see where it fits within the sentence. All we need is one right answer. If you got it, you get the point. If you don't, the guys get the point. You've had a chance to talk it over. Lee, I'll ask you. The clue is Sundance. Your answer is...
Well, it's either. No, we think it's Robert Redford.
No, it is not. No, just for kicks, guys. Now, who is it?
Butch Cassidy.
Butch Cassidy is it, yes. Because it read, the partner of the Sundance Kid. But you see, Vicki had a sticky wicket there. She had two words, and she had to do something, so that's what she chose to do.
Few ways to go there.
I know, absolutely. All right, Robert and Mackenzie, stay where you are. Everyone else off stage, please. There they go, and as soon as they get backstage, put on those earphones. We're going to look at our next clue. Could we see our next clue, please?
Okay.
Steve McQueen starred in this movie about a burning skyscraper. Answer, Towering Inferno. The gal started the last one. Bob, you start this one.
Okay, I go. Starred. We'll take it out.
Starred, all right. Mackenzie?
About.
Robert?
Burning.
Burning. Here's a biggie right there. What do we have left? Steve McQueen in this movie A Skyscraper.
This.
All right. This goes out. Robert, back to you.
In.
Okay. Mackenzie? Robert, Steve McQueen movie Skyscraper.
Okay. Steve.
Steve goes out. McQueen movie Skyscraper. Mackenzie? Movie. Robert, 2 words left. McQueen and Skyscraper. If you take out one of these words, your guys have to come up with the answer. Or you can challenge.
I just got myself between a rock and a hard place.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
McQueen Skyscraper.
Obviously, they're going to be sharp enough.
All right.
I'm going to take out McQueen and let my guys go to work.
All right. McQueen goes out, and just as he said, his guys have to go to work. Bring back the team. Well, it could be, yes. Guys, your team captain, Mr. Fuller, said I'm going to put my guys to work. So it's up to you to come up with the right answer. If you get it, you get the point. If you don't, the gals get the point. Your one word is skyscraper. Bob Robb, our current champ, is conferring with Jamie. Bob, I'm going to ask you for the answer, though. Skyscraper is the clue. Your answer?
King Kong.
Wrong. Oh, you see? Yeah. What do you think it is?
Towering Inferno.
That's it. Towering Inferno. Steve McQueen starred in this movie about a burning skyscraper. And so we have 1 point apiece, but we just heard the signal that our time is up. Let's check and see how things stand right after this message. Don't you go away. Our score is 1-1. That's what we're going to take up tomorrow when once again we'll see Vicki Thornton, our team leader over here, play with her gal here, Lee Merriweather from Barnaby Jones, and Mackenzie Phillip from One Day at a Time, Robert Fuller from Emergency, Jamie Farr from MASH, and our champ, Bob Robb, will be playing his second game. If he wins the next game, he now has $2,000. The next time he'll be playing for $2,000 plus a brand new car. That'll all happen tomorrow, and we'll be counting on you because we love you out there, to say the least. See you tomorrow.
June 7th, 4 best friends and a bunch of their friends will pile into a TV studio in Philadelphia with buzzers, microphones, lights, and trivia to recreate 24 of their favorite game shows, streaming online, live and uncensored. It's the 12th annual 24-hour game show marathon, raising $10,000 for Child's Play, a nonprofit dedicated to supporting children's hospitals around the world through the power of play. To learn more or to donate towards the $10,000 goal, go to GameShowMarathon.com.